I read a comment the other day about love. It was on a post for a song that had some really, really great lyrics. And you know how you hear that song and it makes you want to be in love? It's one of those kind of songs, right? And this person was expressing all of their pain and all of their hurt and how they just desperately wanted love. And I don't really comment too much on other people's comments or posts or whatnot. So I was going to comment, and somehow something happened. And long story short, I lost my place. I couldn't make the comment. I left it alone. But today I'm walking with my best friend, and I just love how he changes my perspective on things. And it's like, I believe in my heart that he was just showing me, like, we embrace the idea of love. We have wrong expectations of love, and we don't recognize that love is waiting. It doesn't run. It doesn't hide. It's not hard to find. It's not overly complicated. It becomes complicated when we involve people. But love itself is waiting. It's waiting for us to accept it, to receive it. We don't have to search for it. We don't have to find it. It's all around us. And it's like, he makes me love him all the more because everything about me connects with his love. It's like, it's the most authentic thing I've ever experienced in my life. And if I want to go deeper, I can go deeper, right? And it's like, his love has come in and changed who I am, the person who I am, all the childhood trauma, all the aches, all the pains. And I'm telling you, like, this love shifted things in places I never knew existed, issues I never knew I had. And it's like, he does it at your pace. He doesn't just go in and force you to do anything. He loves you on the level in which you are ready to receive it. And I honestly believe that we have so many issues with love through other people because we have the wrong expectations. We're watching television, we're listening to music, and we set these ideas of love in our mind and in our heart. And then when we don't receive it, we're heartbroken. And the other side of that coin is disrespect. We receive the disrespect and the broken hearts, the betrayal, and everything, the broken trust, the dishonesty, everything nasty and ugly that we experience. It all comes from a lack of boundaries. We don't have proper boundaries for us to feel seen, for us to feel heard, for us to feel loved, for us to feel respected. And we're not receiving love because we're not loving ourselves. We have to love us first so that we can be loved. And the best place for us to start is by recognizing that the love we're so desperate for can only come from one source, and that is the one that created us. And it's like, once we recognize and connect with that, he loves us entirely. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. And it's mind-blowing because he doesn't keep count of how many times I've done something wrong. He doesn't keep count of if I'm perfect. He doesn't keep count of if I made him angry today. And with people, we do that, right? We get petty and we're like, oh yeah, well, you made me mad 2 or 3 days ago, so you can sleep on the couch. I don't agree with what you're doing or what you're saying. So no, I'll withhold my body from you. Those things are not from a place of love. Those things are from a place of control. It's like we push genuine love away all of the time by not loving ourselves. We push and resist love. And so when we lack boundaries, when we lack self-respect, and when we allow childhood trauma to go unhealed, there's no way we can experience love to the degree that we're wanting to experience it. So many people are like, well, I'm just this great person. And yes, I believe you. You're probably one of the most amazing people, but you lack boundaries. A lack of boundaries is a lack of self-respect. A lack of boundaries comes from a broken place from childhood that says you don't have the right to have these boundaries that says that you shouldn't put these things in place. We're not good and deserving of love because we're bending over backwards, doing everything for everybody. That's not love. That's enslavement to the idea of love. We're thinking that we can earn love, that we can do enough. This person will respect me. This person will love me. I can trust this person. And that's not the truth. The truth is love is with our Creator. Our Creator is love. And when we accept that love from Him, He begins to heal us. He begins to restore us. And it's a painful process, right? Because He's going to ask us to deal with the hurt. He's going to ask us to address the pain. He's going to guide us to healing. And sometimes healing can be uncomfortable. Sometimes having to reflect on what you've done to share in the pain that you've experienced in your life is a difficult thing to look at. Understanding that you mistreated people as well. Understanding that you have to reap what you sow, right? God is not mocked. There are issues that we have in our lives because we don't respect ourselves. We don't have boundaries. And that place of hurt, that unhealed place of hurt that we tucked away, we think because we no longer think on it, that it's okay, that it's healed. But I challenge you today. The scriptures tell us that the heart is deceitful. Who can know it? So if we don't know our own heart, why not ask the one that knows our heart? Why not ask the one that created our heart? Why not ask the one that first loved us? Receive that love so that you can heal and set proper boundaries and watch how He turns things around. He will bring the right people to you. You know, it's so funny because so many times we put on our agent, right? When we meet people, we put forth this image. We put on our agent. We're not even authentic enough with ourselves. How can we expect someone to give us a genuine, authentic, unadulterated love when we can't even do that for ourselves? My thing is, if you don't like you, why should I like you? It all makes sense. It's like we're in love with the idea of being in love. We're in love with the idea of having someone to love. But there is a desperation in every human being to be loved. And that desperation was put there because there is something in you that knows that you need to connect with the one that created you to receive what you're looking for. And the harder you make your face, the harder your heart, the harder it's going to be for you to receive these things. The more that we sit up and we're just this super duper easygoing, fun loving person, we're going to continue to get walked over because we lack the boundaries that we need. The more unhealed trauma that we do not address, relationship fail after relationship fail, issue after issue, hurt after hurt, these pains accumulate in us. And they'll begin to speak to you and tell you that maybe you're just not worthy of love. Or if they're not speaking to you, they're going to drive you through desperation. You're going to be so desperate to have love that you'll accept anything that anyone gives you. And that's going to repeat the cycle of being hurt. Recognize the patterns that you are making in your life so that you can break the cycle. Accept the love of your Creator today and allow Him to start healing you. And I promise you, you have no idea how deep His love for you is. I hope this helps. I know it shifted my perspective, and I just hope that other people can experience the love that I have for themselves. Have a great one.